Hello! I am back after not uploading for like a month. Yeah. You guys seem to really enjoy the last commentary that I did, so I'm back and I'm doing another one. And this time it's scripted, so I'm not gonna go off on tangents like I did last time. Really quick, I'm just gonna explain something. You remember that Go to War, like, inch thing, work in progress animatic that I uploaded? Yeah, well, I'm not doing that anymore. I found another song that I'd rather make a Lamamberg animatic on instead of that one, and I don't really like the old art I used for it. It just, I don't know, it's old, and I don't like it. If you're wondering what the new song is, it's Hallelujah. It was the song the anthem was based on, so it's the song I want to use for the animatic covering all of Lamamberg's history. Anyway, so what we're talking about today. In this commentary, instead of attempting to predict the future and failing miserably, I'm going to be going over my opinion on how the last couple of days in the Dream SMP have gone. By the last couple of days, I mean the 5th and the 6th. I'm recording this on the 7th. It's probably not going to be uploaded then. To put it bluntly, I don't really like how it went too well. There was a lot more they could have done with it, and I'm going to explain why. Alright, before I get fully started, I would like to say Tommy was popping off. His acting was amazing. 10 out of 10. I loved it. But we're not talking about the acting. We're going to talk about the writing and the story. Tommy came back to New Lamamberg after he yelled at Tubbo that he cared more about the disc than he did about him. This made Tommy realize what kind of person he was becoming and regret his decisions. This was pretty well done. It was clear in the last stream Tommy was going off the deep end, and it was really cool seeing him come back. However, I feel like more should have happened with Tubbo before Tommy returned. Personally, I wanted the story to be more Tommy and Tubbo, like, fix each other. They're both wrong by a long shot and have to help each other come back. Instead, I feel like Tommy did so much more wrong than Tubbo did. Like, they both did a lot of wrong things, but I wanted Tubbo to be, like, increasingly inching towards a villain arc. And Tubbo changed a bit, yeah, but I felt like he could have gotten a lot more character development. It would have made the battle between them so much more engaging and have the watcher care more. But mostly, I'd say it was well done. I liked it. I mean, I couldn't talk about the scene without mentioning Techno and Dream teaming up. I think it was good. Techno could have done more. Actually, they both could have done more. But it was good. We've been waiting to see them team up since day one, so it was good to see it happen. Okay. This happened way too quickly. In the final battle, it felt like we were supposed to have some care for New Lamamberg, but I was talking to some friends and I was seeing some people on Twitter, and a lot of people didn't care at all. They were happy to see it go. And it should have been longer. It should have been so much longer. Part 2 should have been a lot longer than it was. We should have gotten more time to grow attached to this country after Tommy came back. For Tommy, Tubbo, and maybe Quackity to try to fix the country before it was blown to smithereens. We would have gotten the hope in this time that New Lamamberg was going to be fixed, but we didn't. Tommy tried to give us that hope by, like, giving his speeches and stuff, which were really good, but I think everyone knew that it was going away the next day. And to be honest, their preparations kind of seemed pointless. The acting was great and the conversations were touching, but it would have been a lot better if there was more time for us to get more involved and grow to like it more. Of course, I didn't watch most of Tubbo's streams because not a lot of them were plot relevant and I didn't feel the need to watch them. So a lot of other viewers could have been more attached than I was, or some of the people I talked to, but I still think there should have been a lot more plot relevant stuff, and there's more time. It just needed more time. The final battle was interesting. Like I said in the last one, I didn't really care about New Lamamberg. I cared about what the characters thought about the country and how they didn't want it to fall and everything, but I spent most of the time on the stream laughing at Technoblade's jokes because they were funny and more engaging than the actual stream was. Seeing it blow up just felt like seeing Wilbur push the button again, but there was a difference between when Wilbur blew it up. January 6th felt like a repeat of November 6th, just not as good. What I mean by that is on November 16th, we had hope. We believed they might be able to win. From not Wilbur's point of view, we thought that was it. Tubbo was the president and then went back Lamamberg until we realized Wilbur was gone. And from Wilbur's POV, we saw the suspense when Philza joined the call and joined the game. I could go on for hours about how masterfully this whole thing was planned. November 16th was amazing. And it's sad that January 6th is comparable to that. When you do something so well, it's hard to do that well again. I think Rendog said it well on one of his streams. I don't exactly remember what he said word for word, but he talked about how once you do something once, and you do it really, really well, and everyone enjoys it, it's only downhill from there. And it's so hard to attain that level of excellence again. This battle would have been a lot cooler if we actually cared, but a lot of us didn't.
After the war, I went back to New York.
The aftermath at the end was one of the most emotional parts of the Dream SMP. I mean, it tried to be. Tommy talking to Dream after everything was really well done, and I don't have much to say about this part, but I'm glad Tommy and Tub are finally going to kill Dream. Let's go! Going forward, I do hope this will get better. The start of the season was amazing, and I hope they begin the next season just as well. All they needed was to use more time. Now, I'm sure there are reasons why they might not have used more time up and expanded the story for longer, but I'm not going to go into those possibilities because I don't like assuming things. But I am very hyped for this next, and probably last, season of the Dream SMP. It seems like it's going to end how it began, which is a reoccurring theme in this story. I want to thank everyone that was involved in this, the writers, the actors, and the community. It was really fun, but it's not over yet. Well, I mean, L'Manberg's over, but the story isn't. L'Manberg was truly a great inspiration for many creators, and it sparked so much creativity in people. Not only that, but it told a very realistic story, and I hope that people listen to it. L'Manberg, our great unfinished symphony, forever unfinished.
It was never meant to be.
Well, I heard there was some special place where men could go and emancipate the brutality and tyranny of their ruler. Well, this place is where we need and fret with Wilbur, Tommy, Tobacco, Red. It's a very big and not blown up L'Manberg. Oh, my L'Manberg, my L'Manberg, my L'Manberg, my L'Manberg. Bit of a post note here, they changed it from my L'Manberg to our L'Manberg.